Hello, Sakshi. Good morning.
Hi Priyanka, good morning. How are you?
I'm fine. And what about you?
Yes, I'm as fit as fiddle.
Okay. So, how was your day so far?
Yes, day is going well.
Okay. So, let's talk about something interesting.
Sure. So, actually, I was reading some articles. Then I found some terms. So, first term was self worth. Then
Wow.
I started to thinking that actually what is self worth. So, what do you think about this?
Okay. And I have seen many times you talk about self worth and personality development topics, and you are more into this. So, of course, it is very interesting topic, self worth, right? Okay. So, we can talk about it, of course. This is very interesting topic. So first, I want to know from you that what is your point of view about self worth and how we can develop it, or what are the difficulties that we face while working on our self worth or self respect? Right? It's come
Yes,
under this.
of course, we can add it.
Yeah.
So self worth. So first of all, in this era, in this internet era, we almost forget about this self worth. I mean, so many people they're talking about this. So many people they have achieved something, so they talks about this. But if I talk about general people like you and me, so we are not understanding this actual what is self worth, right? So many people are not familiar with this term. So self worth is what I think we should think about ourselves, our happiness, our desires, what we want. Don't follow all the desires. Actually it can be harmful for us, but at least the things, small things that can make us happy, so we can follow these. But nowadays we are not doing this. you know all the time we are just following what other people want to us, what our friends want to us, what our family want to us. We always try to our best to make them happy, and
Okay.
in this all this hustle we have forget about our happiness. So I think self-worth, each and every people should understand about self-worth, and not only understand but very feel this thing and
Mhm.
start working on this self-worth.
Yeah, absolutely correct. And if I talk about the self worth, so I think it's completely how we treat ourselves. We should take care of ourselves in a proper manner, as well as, of course, we don't have to seek for validation all the time, because, as you mentioned, that we always seek for someone's approval, or like friends, family, and we end up losing our own worth. So this will affect our growth also, and whatever we are doing in our life related to our career and goals and vision. So we should listen to our heart and definitely go ahead with self confidence, self esteem, self respect, and self care.
Of course.
So one thing here is, I mean, there are so many points comes under this. So the very first is our company. I mean, the people who are surrounded by us, and whom we are surrounded by. So how
Mhm.
they affect our self worth. What do you think?
Of course, companies matter a lot. What kind of people are in our surrounding, what kind of content we are consuming. I mean, not only internet, of course, in these things that these are in our control. I mean, it in a level we can control internet, what I want to consume, what I want to see. Definitely, I'll see the same thing, right? But
Yes.
in our company, in our friends, what kind of friends, what kind of people we have. So so many people they are just talking about, oh my god, he have achieved so many things. So many people always talk about negative, right?
Yeah.
They always talk about, oh my god, I don't want this, it should not happen, it should not happen. So it affect us knowingly or unknowingly. Okay, we
Definitely.
think we have decided, okay, I'll not affect with this. I'll just avoid. But it happen, our mind works like this. Whatever we will listen,
Mhm.
whatever we see, so after some time this data is saved in our mind, so it affect our mind. So we should be aware what kind of people we have. Of course, if I talk about family member, we can't change them, right? And they are very close one. They are, if they are siblings or our parents, then we can try our best to explain them that this is not right way of thinking. We should, you should change your thinking. But yes, friends, it's not right to be kind towards everyone. I'm not saying that be rude, do not talk with, it's okay, but very wisely. Choose the people very wisely, because it affects our inner side and our mind also. So company is a thing that we should be aware.
Yes, of course. And I was also, yesterday I was reading one article, and it was about self-worth and self-care. So there is also one quote was mentioned. I don't remember it properly exactly what was it, but yeah, I can recall few lines like we are we are a person, what kind of books we read, what kind of music we listen, and what kind of people we are engaged with. So be very wise while choosing your company, what kind of content you're consuming, and how you feed your mind. It will automatically, come up in you.
Hmm. Of course.
You have any questions for me regarding the self worth, or is there anything?
Yes, I want to ask to you, what do you think about this self esteem and self realization? What do you think about these terms?
If I talk about self realization that you mentioned and self esteem, so this is completely related to, if we value ourselves, then everything is clear. If we don't value ourselves and we just seeking for validation, we just thinking about what will people think if I do this, so this will gradually harming our own self-worth. Because as a human, and you I think earlier you mentioned, I think in last session, that God is already done their work by giving a life to human.
Yes.
And if we are not treating ourselves as a gift or as a precious thing, then this is, we are i mean um, uh, we are doing the bad thing. So we should always treat ourselves, because we are God gift. So we should always treat ourselves in a very what all we can do to make our life happy and to be somewhere in this life.
Of course, I do agree with you. This is the line I've read somewhere that you shared a little bit. If we are beautiful, then it's God gift to you. But if you are beautiful, then it's God gift to you. But if you live your life beautifully, then it's your gift to God. So we
Mhm.
should always realize this, that this is the life that God has given us. So we should not waste it, like, right? Anyhow, we don't have any right to harm ourselves, but knowingly or unknowingly we do it a lot. We take care of others feeling. I mean, not everyone is take care of others, but so many people, they think about what my uh you know family think, what my friends think, so I'll just do whatever they want. And
Okay.
in this thing, yes, we don't think about ourselves, so it's our responsibility to make happy ourselves. Yes.
Yeah. So let's not talk about others. Let's talk about you, or me. So first
Okay.
of all, if I talk about this self-care, because self-worth and self-care, self-respect all comes under this. So for
Yes.
your self-care, what you do?
For my, okay. So, earlier I was also this kind of person. I used to think, oh my God, I'll do whatever he or she want, whatever my friends want. If they want, I don't want to do this thing. I don't want to go that place, but still, oh my God, my friend is saying, so I have to, keep their heart and I have to make them happy. This is my responsibility. So I used to do it. But nowadays, while listening or by this podcast, and thanks for the internet that we can understand the things very deeply. And I'm also taking interest in this to understand ourselves and our soul, spirituality, and this kind of thing. So now I've realized I follow the thing that people want to me. I follow the instruction that they want, but in a level that is a limited.
At some
I don't,
extent.
yes, I don't hurt myself. Okay. And saying no. Earlier, I was too bad to say no. You know, I don't have dare to say, no, this work I don't want to do. But now I have, okay, if I don't want to do, I don't want to go that place, then I'll not do this. Okay, if you are not happy with my this decision, then it's okay. It's up to you completely. I'm not consciously hurting you, but this is my thing, this is my want. So I try my best to make myself happy, because this is the most imperative thing for our life.
Yes, absolutely. And I'm agree with you. And you mentioned that learn to say no. I mean, earlier you used to say that okay, all the time you agree. Okay, I will do it and I will do it. And you end up losing your self-confidence. And of course, we end up don't complete our own work if we are always agrees to our family or all the time friends. So of course, learn to say no. I like your point, and I read many times this one.
Yes.
Okay. Is there any points that you want to mention or any questions for me?
Now what do you do for do you think about yourself? I mean,
Okay.
do you follow this self worth?
Of course. And this is something, and this self care is also very important. I believe that in form of in many forms, not only in one form, like okay, I just say no to everyone, I just all the time be selfish. No, I'm not like this. But I try to take care of my body, what my body wants, what and I always, of course, I do my work very sincerely, so that there is, before going to bed, there is a satisfaction, like okay, I did it, at least my work. Of course, I will do other work also related to house chores and other stuff also, but I make sure that I complete my MIT. And this MIT, if I complete, and definitely I have to complete, there is no chance if I can miss it. I can miss it other tasks, but not my MIT. So when I complete my MIT and when I click when I tick right there, so there is a satisfaction, and I believe that I'm doing something for myself, and this
That
makes me happy. And about body, I mean, for body, definitely I do workout. I never ever miss my workout.
that's so good. I'm so glad to hear that.
Yes. And this is not only about like self care, how we appear, how we behave. And sometimes, what happen is in positive situation or in positive environment, we are automatically become positive. But when
Oh,
we face the but when we face the negative situation or obstacles and conflicts in life, in that point of time, if we can, if we have the guts to come up with a okay, in a realistic manner, we have to be realistic. If we
right.
live realistic life, we don't have any, I mean, I don't think so we will face this silly problems.
Hmm. Of course. I mean, in positive way, or when everything is going well, then everyone can be happy. But we should, we should have a belief ourselves, and we should have a guts to, okay, I'll manage this. So there is a very beautiful quote that do not try to fix whatever comes in your way. Try to fix yourself in such a way that whatever comes, you will be fine. So it stuck in my mind always whenever it this kind of thing happen, when I start to lose my confidence or my self belief. So then I think about this. Okay, when things and change is a constant, so we
Is a
should
con
we should. very clear about this. Change is a constant. Everything will change over a time, right? Happiness will come, sadness will come, flaws are okay, but we should have a belief. So,
Right.
we start to think about ourselves, when we start to connect with ourselves, then we can understand. Earlier I was also, these was just term for me. I was not able to understand very deeply manner. But when I realize, when I feel, when I follow these kind of thing, when we do this, when we do discuss, then it works.
It
So this is
works.
not enough to only think and okay, this is the term self worth, self esteem, self realization, self belief, but we should follow this, start taking action. Then we will
Yeah.
realize the importance of these words.
Right. At least, small steps we can take to improve our self-worth, because we should deserve. I mean, we deserve to be happy. We deserve to be, peaceful mind, and we deserve to live our life in the manner what we want.
Of course.
So, if you have to conclude this topic in such a precise manner, how would you conclude?
So I would conclude, first one is this self worth, and everyone is special in ourselves. We should understand. We should not, demotivate ourselves, because we are the only person. Then you know, we can up ourselves or we can down ourselves. Nobody have a power to do this. So we should understand our value, self worth, and this realization. We should realize it's okay if I have done wrong something, then definitely I'll fix it, and I'll overcome this whatever is. And then self belief. So we should have belief ourselves. So we should
Yeah.
understand ourselves first of all.
Yeah. Correct. Right. Or is there any questions for me?
No, actually, it was a very wonderful conversation, and I think in this matter we can talk. We can do our conversation for an hours. I think I feel this.
Absolutely, absolutely. Because this is the most important need. And I also want to say something at last, that, of course, this is our life. Nobody is going to fix it for us. And this is completely 100% our responsibility. So we should be happy. And of course, we have to consistently work on our goal. And there are okay, I mean, sometimes it's okay to be sad, or sometimes it's okay to be, have cheat days, you can say. But come up with more energy, come up with more enthusiasm, and just be productive and have faith. First of all, believe in yourself, and that's the thing I follow. And thank you so much, Sakshi. It was really amazing conversation with you, and we will definitely conduct this kind of sessions in future also.
Sure.
Okay, so have a nice day,
Yeah. Have a good day.
and bye.